means. And it's interesting that Justice Alito focused on the costs to employers, that essentially saying that if you force these employers to go ahead and provide this contraceptive coverage, it imposes a cost on them. And he actually named that cost. He said it could be $1.3 million a day. But the reality is there is a cost to the employers of providing insurance coverage, but there's also a cost to women, which before we had the Affordable Care and the mandate, women were paying something like 68% more, and most of the reason that women's health care is so much more costly is because of things like the IUD, is because of birth control, because it actually is costly. So essentially the court has balanced the employer's cost versus the employee, and to Erin's point, they've chosen the boss.
Exactly, and I think freedom of religion is very important in this country, but freedom from religion is also important, and these women now are being imposed these religious beliefs, and a lot of them are paying into these insurance programs, even by virtue of just doing their labor and being part of the company. So they will have to pay for their IUDs, pay for their birth control out of pocket. An IUD can cost up to $1,000. And actually, IUDs are some of the most reliable forms of birth control. This entire case is built on a false premise that is equivocal to abortion. There's no woman who says, I get an abortion every month because I have my IUD. And actually, the biggest irony is as if this case now has passed and we see other companies doing similar things, it will most likely increase the abortion rate because the single most effective way of reducing abortion is increasing access to contraception.
Right.
So I don't think these people can actually be anti-contraception and anti-abortion at the same time.